Mark's secret desire was modern, minimalist, and incredibly tempting. He didn't crave an old-fashioned barbershop smelling of soap and cologne. His fantasy was fixed on the glass storefront of an elegant downtown unisex salon, on clean lines, white walls, and the skilled hands of a stylist who would take clippers and, with precision and style, rid him of his burden. That burden was his hair. To the eye, it still somewhat functioned, but he knew the truth. He knew the thinning circle on his crown that he vainly tried to cover with longer strands. He knew the high receding hairline that added years and subtracted confidence. Every morning before the mirror, he fought a losing battle with gel and a hairdryer. He wanted to end it, not with a compromise, but with capitulation. Total, liberating capitulation. He wanted his head shaved smooth, but asking for it in that gleaming salon, where women left with perfect balayage and men with precise fades, felt impossible. He feared he would look stupid, that the stylist would ask why, and he wouldn't have an answer, that he would be judged. And so, unable to make the decision himself, he left his choice to chance. His attempts grew more desperate. If my coffee bill today ends in an even number, I'll book the appointment, he promised himself. The waiter brought a bill for $575. Ugh. Another time he bet that if he were offered coffee first at a business meeting, he'd go for it. Just his luck, they asked him last. His obsession led him to follow hairstylist profiles on Instagram. He was interested mainly in the sound, that clean, high-pitched hum of modern cordless clippers gliding over a head with surgical precision. He saw the transformations. Men with tired, thinning hair turned into men with sharp features and confident gazes in just a few strokes. He wanted that too. The breakthrough came at a friend's party. They were playing some silly party game with tasks. When it was Mark's turn, he drew a card that read, "Let the others invent a radical appearance change for you that you must undergo within a week." His heart pounded. This was his chance. His friend Peter, who knew his secret hair troubles, immediately seized the opportunity. "It's clear," he shouted. "Mark is going bald. Completely!" Everyone laughed and clapped. Mark feigned horror, but inside he felt a huge wave of relief. It was decided, and not by him. 3 days later, he stood before the glass doors of the urban-style salon. He took a deep breath and walked in. Quiet electronic music played inside, and it smelled of expensive shampoos and coffee. A smiling girl at reception welcomed him and led him to a chair. A stylist approached him. She might have been around 30, had a stylish short bob cut with side undercut, a discreet tattoo on her forearm, and a professional, kind smile on her face. "Hello, I'm Sarah. What can I do for you today?" Mark's mouth went dry. "Hello," Mark stammered. I would like it with the clippers, completely bald." Sarah paused for a second. Her smile didn't disappear, but a glint of curiosity appeared in her eyes. She leaned closer. "Really? Down to the skin? Without a guard?" she asked in a calm, matter-of-fact tone to make sure. "Yes, please," Mark confirmed, feeling his cheeks redden. "All right," Sarah said, her professionalism immediately taking control. "It's a great choice for a fresh start." "Let's do it." She snapped a smooth black cape around his neck. That sound was like a starting pistol. She reached for sleek, matte black clippers lying quietly in their charger. She pressed the button. Instead of the deep growl of old barbershops, a fast, precise hum resonated, the sound of modern technology. "Don't worry, it will be pleasant," she said, and Mark felt her fingers on his forehead as she gently tilted his head back. And then it began. She placed the clippers against his hairline above his forehead. The cool metal touched the skin and immediately set off on a journey backward. In the huge mirror before him, Mark watched the incredible transformation live. The first stripe of exposed, pale skin appeared in the middle of his head. The long, tired strands that just moments ago formed his hairstyle fell helplessly onto the cape. Sarah worked with speed and certainty. Her movements were fluid and efficient, stripe after stripe. The sound of the clippers changed slightly as it passed through varying hair densities. He felt fine vibrations across his entire skull, but it was surprisingly soothing. It was a massage that was ridding him of years of burden. He saw his receding hairline vanish. He saw the thinning spot on his crown disappear. Everything that troubled him was turning into a small pile of useless matter on his lap in minutes. When the rough work was done, Sarah took smaller detailing trimmers for the contours. "Now we'll just clean it up," she announced. She carefully folded his ear and cleaned every fold with incredible care. The same on his neck. It was like the work of a sculptor removing the last remnants of material to reveal pure form. And now the finale. She smiled. She took the large clippers again, this time with the blade set to 0. against the grain, for perfect smoothness. This sensation was different, more intense, slightly scratchy but not unpleasant. He felt every millimeter, every slight vibration as the clippers glided against the direction of growth of the invisible hair remnants. He closed his eyes and fully gave himself over to the feeling. It was the sound and sensation of absolute purity. When the clippers finally fell silent, Sarah led him to the wash basins. "Let's give your skin some care." The feeling when warm water first hit his bare head was shocking and wonderful at the same time. It was a new level of perception. Sarah applied a special soothing scrub to his head and gently massaged his scalp with the pads of her fingers. All tension disappeared from Mark's body. Back in the chair, she dried his head with a soft towel and applied a light, hydrating fluid with a cooling effect. The scent was fresh, clean, and didn't resemble classic cologne at all. Sarah removed the cape. Mark slowly stood up and approached the mirror. Hesitantly, he ran his hand over his head. The texture was fascinating, soft, but with a slight structure. Like suede. Under the bright salon lights, he saw his head, the shape of his skull, his features. Nothing distracted him. It was him, raw, exposed, and paradoxically much more confident. He looked at Sarah. "Thank you," he said, and there was not a trace of previous nervousness in his voice. "It's perfect." He left the salon, and outside a cold wind hit him. For the first time, he felt it directly on his skin. He smiled. That silly game and bet were just the excuse he needed. In reality, it was the first decision about his appearance in many years that he made truly for himself. And with that light, free head, he felt he could achieve anything now. We hope you enjoyed today's story. If you want to follow more episodes, don't forget to hit follow on this page. And we would be thrilled if you also supported us through paid subscriptions, which help us keep creating.
There you go, drink it up, all this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Yeah.